Hello everybody, and welcome back to round 1, part 2 of my Dinosaur King tournament, the league phase. And in this part, we have got all these beautiful matches for you to tuck into. So our standout matches, you can see near the bottom, we have Dexin Winters going up against Lad, MEJB10 taking on Losange. We have our host, Stranger Gamer, getting their tournament underway, taking on Aaron Plays. It's going to be an exciting one, isn't it? We got some newcomers clashing as well. We have up first Toramaru Shou versus Herbert Ludwig. And will we see some more newcomers get their first wins? In part 1 we only had a Spy win their matchup, but that was only because they were playing another newcomer. Anyway, let's get on with our first matchup, shall we? Alright, in the red corner for Toramaru Shou we have got Metriacanthosaurus. And it is lucky 7 type, so I will be trying to dab the buttons on 7. Dun, 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 dun. In the blue corner, we also have a newcomer in Herbert Ludwig, coming in with an Iguanodon. Bing. So yeah, well, either way, a newcomer's going to win this match. Not necessarily, though. It could end in a draw. Go on, then. This one's an interesting one to call. I don't see like a definitive advantage that one of the guys have. Okay, there we go. But it is Iguanodon getting the first shot of the match. But with Iguanodon, all the power is obviously in the crit, so it doesn't really help much. Okay, there we go. It's a tie. And that's another another hit for the Iguanodon. This is a good start from Herbert. Badoosh. And the Toramaru not having a good start so far. 3-1. And well, this Iguanodon is absolutely sweeping. Metriacanthosaurus has yet to get a hit in this match. And well, it's not going to get a hit. The Iguanodon dispatching it with ease. Right, up next for Toramaru Shou, we have got a Brachioceratops. A Super Brachioceratops, that is, and it does have the Awaken mode on 2. Both of these guys do have Super Dinosaurs in second, with the Awaken mode on 2. But so far, it is Herbert Ludwig having his way in this match. Come on, Brachis. Can he at least get a hit on the Iguanodon? No. Oh, this is domination so far. Oh, here we go. What we got here? We got a Nature's Blessing. Right, that's once. Ah, finally! Finally a hit for the Brachioceratops. And just in time for the Awaken mode. Elementor, shot. Well, if they want any chance in this match, they're going to have to get the hit here. And they do! And that, my friends, is a lightning strike. Could this be a turning point in this match? Oh, took out the Iguanodon and needed to. Right, coming up next for Herbert Ludwig, we've got Super Lilian Sternus. Again, the Awaken mode on 2. And, you know, has the Brachioceratops just even things out a bit. It does lose half his health, so Herbert Ludwig is still has a decent lead. And he still has the Awaken mode if he needs it. So, Toramaru Shou not out of the woods yet, by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, and I think that hit might do it. And yet, there it is. There's the victory for Herbert Ludwig, and they get their first ever win at a tournament. Right, on to our next matchup. Righty-ho then, in the red corner for Epic Brad, we have got Super Baryonyx. Awaken mode on 3. This is a very interesting team. Epic Brad, the only combatant in the entire tournament to have 2 super dinosaurs in their team. At least I think he does. Right, in the blue corner, for the debutant Roses of Death, we have got a Yanchonosaurus. Now, it does have type disadvantage against our Barry, so that this matchup is going to be a problem. But the one thing that could save it is our Deathfire. But yeah, given the matchup, I would probably say this is not the most ideal opening match for Roses of Death. But we'll see what happens. Tight. And that is an opening hit from the Yanchonosaurus. But remember, the type disadvantage is going to limit our damage. So it is a hit, but it's not a very good one. That will do a lot more damage. Fun fact about Yanchonosaurus. Did you know it actually is the smallest fire dinosaur model in the game? Even smaller than Alioramus. Oh, that's a crit from the Barry. Epic Brad responding with their first shot of the match, and it is now awakening time. But you have to say, despite the type disadvantage, Roses of Death is doing quite well here. Oh, well, they were doing well. Until the Barry got the hit. And that is definitely going to be lethal. But I think the Awaken mode gone. Baryonyx on really low health, 1 hit away from dying. I think if you're Roses of Death, you take that scenario. Right, coming in next for Roses of Death, we've got Allosaurus. I need to check his warning. And it's not. I know there is like someone using warning type Allo, but I wasn't sure if it was Roses of Death or not. And yep, there it is. Just like that, the Baryonyx is gone, and we are all square. Right, up next for Epic Brad, we have got Super Therizinosaurus. Again, Awaken mode on 3. Oh, well, when a secret move gets triggered, it will have type advantage over the Allosaurus. That is the thing with secret dinosaurs. They only get the type advantage if a secret move is triggered. Oh, that's a crit. Not an ideal start there for Roses of Death, but a big crit from Epic Brad. Slippy slap. And that's another hit from the Fairy. Well, Epic Brad getting some momentum in this match. Okay, that's a tie. Okay, now a secret move has been triggered. But the Fairy's not going to need it. It's not going to need the Awaken mode either. And Epic Brad is going to start their campaign with a win. Wow, that's a really high amount of points. Because that wasn't really a dominant performance. The Yang did get some hits. You know, it's a good effort from Roses of Death, but that Fairy just came in and swept up. Right, next match now. Okie dokie, in the red corner, representing Engineer Gaming, we have got a Acrocanthosaurus. Regular one, of course. Engineer Gaming making a return to my tournaments. They seem to like using Acrocanthosaurus. In fact, this is pretty much their staple team, is Acrocanthosaurus and Dinotector Para. Right, in the blue corner, representing ChatGPT, we have got Ankylosaurus, the AI team. And we had to use Ed because, you know, he's a computer geek. Oh, well, that's not a good start for Engineer Gaming. That's a neck crusher. Oh, crikey, look at the damage. Ankylosaurus hits so hard. But Acrocanthosaurus does get the next hit. Engineer Gaming striking with their first shot of the match and a flare sword to boot. Tie. And that does trigger the burning dash. And there is the burning dash. Massive hit from Engineer Gaming, and that is going to put him in the lead. Right then, coming in next for ChatGPT, we have got Suchomimus. This was also a dinosaur that the AI picked for me. Actually, when I did generate the moves, they made like Mickey Mouse moves. They like created moves that didn't exist. Very annoying. I had to be very specific. I had to generate the moveset using moves that already exist in the game, please. And that triggers the burning dash again. Ooh, but this time the Suchomimus gets the hit. And that is going to be curtains for Acrocanthosaurus. Right, up next for Engineer Gaming, we got Parasaurolophus Dinotector. And actually, because it is paper type, or rock type. No, it's rock type. Because it's rock type, it is going to go for a rock hit first. Actually, I almost forgot about that. Good thing I didn't. Right, so first things first, it's going to go for the rock. Oh, but Suchomimus, ChatGPT, the AI read that like a book. Come on. You know, AI is becoming getting an increasing influence on our lives. We might as well use it. Okay, well, the rock effect is in play here. Oh, that's a tie. I don't think it's going to apply now. No, it won't. And well, it looked promising for Engineer Gaming, but ChatGPT has come right back in this match. And the AI-generated team is going to get the W. A shock win for ChatGPT over Engineer Gaming. And that's probably the first shock we've had in this tournament. Right then, on to our next matchup. Right, in the red corner for Conciliatory Pass, we have got the Warning Type Irritator. Now, they used this in their debut tournament last year, and it was very effective. I have to say, really impressive. This is a very interesting matchup, and you'll see why in a minute. Because in the blue corner, for Izayoi Sakuya, I think I said your name right, sorry if I didn't, we got Maiasaura, and this Maiasaura is Blitz type, so it will go for 2 crits at the start. So this is going to be very interesting to see how the warning effect plays out. Oh, so it's going to be a tie. Okay, now Blitz crit number 2. Oh, and Sakuya is going to get that crit. It's a move block. And look at the damage. Massive hit from the Maya. The move block is going to come in. Okay, so warning effect number 3. So it's going to, the Irritate is going to go for scissors. And now we'll generate some moves. And look at that, another crit. What a dream start from the rookie. Izayoi Sakuya into a big lead. Well, that didn't go to plan for Conciliatory Pass, did it? I'm going to turn my fan on again. It's heating up. Right, coming in next for Conciliatory Pass, we got Super Triceratops Awaken Mode on 3. They also used this in their debut tournament last year. I wasn't as impressed with it as I was with the Irritator. I will say that. But yeah, this is a dream start from the rookie. Conciliatory Pass is what's the word? I can't. Phased and stunned at the minute, but they do get a lightning spear. Just once. Sakuya off to a brilliant start. Oh, but Conciliatory pass coming back into it. Starting to get the hits again. That Thunder Bazooka is going to be lethal for Mayasora, and it is. And just like that, Conciliatory pass level things up. Right, coming in next for Sakuya, we've got Hamato. Now, this Armatus does have the type advantage over the Triceratops, but the Triceratops does have the Awakened hit left to use. Ooh. And that is a Lightning Spear, and it will be Awakened in time for this Triceratops. Conciliatory pass with all the momentum at the minute. Despite a really fast start from Sakuya. But here we go, this could be a big moment here. If Sakuya can get the hit, that could be a big turning point. And they do get the hit. It's a crit. That could be a massive hit in the context of this match. Poison the Triceratops as well. The Awaken mode is used up. The poison effect is taking its toll on the Triceratops. And now all of a sudden, Sakuya is in with a shot of getting their first ever win at a tournament. Well, at my tournament anyway. And is that hit going to be it? Oh, the Triceratops survives. More poison though, but it doesn't matter at this point. The Triceratops' HP is so low. Can they see this out? Yes, they can. And the Armatus gets the hit with the spike arrows. And Sakuya is going to get their first ever win at my tournament. And finally, a newcomer defeats a non-newcomer. And that is an impressive win. The warning effect of the Irritator really backfired there. But yeah, on to our next matchup now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner for Dedsecks, we have got a Majungasaurus. Dedsecks making their debut in my tournament. We'll be looking to get off to a winning start, like some of the other newcomers. And while they are facing, this is a newcomer versus newcomer matchup. Because in the blue corner, representing Sceptile Knight, we have got Chomp. Now, this Chomp is paper type, so it will start with paper. We'll see if that pays off for Sceptile Knight. Or will Dedsecks get that early hit? You can definitely see why I've removed terrain advantage for this tournament. Right, first things first. Paper hit. Oh, and it's a tie. Not much advantage or disadvantage gained there. But Chomp does get the first hit. Sceptile Knight gets the first hit of the match. And you can see the paper effect activating here, so a hit from Chomp here could be big. Oh, but that's going to be big for Majungasaurus. This Majungasaurus is counter-type as well, and it's going to get off an Air Raid Storm. Now, I'm not sure if the counter-type effect increases the damage of Air Raid Storm. But we'll have to see, won't we? There we go. This is a big shot from Dedsecks. I mean, if you're going to have your first hit of the match, it might as well be a big one, right? Okay, yeah, I don't think it made a difference. Attack boost coming in here. Now, attack boost, pretty good on Majungasaurus. Majungasaurus, one of the most balanced wind types out there. In terms of his crit not being too overpowered. And all his other moves, they just do around the same amount of damage. But, anyway, Sceptile Knight getting off the Plasma Anchor. That's going to make the Majungasaurus more vulnerable to damage. Ooh, and Chomp gets off a Tail Smash. Well, Sceptile Knight, I think, has got more hits in this match. But Dedsecks did land that big Air Raid Storm. Right, up next for Dedsecks, we have got a Super T-Rex. Awaken mode on 2. And it will have the type advantage over Sceptile Knight's second dino, which is Ace. So I think if you can get past Chomp, save that awakened hit for Ace, this could be Dedsecks' win. But I would probably say at the minute the momentum is with Sceptile Knight. Ooh, there's a hit. But you know, with a random number generator, all that can change in a flash. Oh, and yeah, with your firebomb. And that is the end of Chomp. Right, up next for Sceptile Knight, we have got Ace Dinotector. Now, with the type disadvantage, we could see... Actually, I'm not so sure. Because with the after the Awaken mode, it'll be like, he'll lose Tyrannosaur, lose half his health. So I don't think we're going to see some Dinotector in this matchup. But you never know, it might happen. 6. Ooh, that's a shot from the T-Rex. That's another firebomb. And yeah, look at that. Type advantage is a killer. It's a tie. No heat eruption or sonic blasts. But I don't think Ace will mind a tie too much, because it does fill the Dinotector bar while chipping away at the T-Rex. Oh, it's another firebomb. It's not going to be lethal, but it is going to leave Dedsecks in a strong position to win this match. And he is going to have the Awaken mode to fall back on if he needs it. Mentor, future! Well, it is Dedsecks to lose now. And there it is! That hit's going to do it. Nothing spectacular. Dedsecks getting the job done and getting their first win at a tournament. So yeah, nicely done with the Awaken mode. Next matchup now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner, representing Asta, we've got a Rhinoceratops. Now Asta, I think, could be one that could sneak into that top 16. And well, I'd be shocked if they didn't finish in that top 48 part of the table. But yeah, I think maybe they could sneak in that top 16. Right, in the blue corner for Navi, we have Fukuiraptor. Navi with probably the most inventive team in this tournament. I would definitely say they give Lad a run for their money. But inventiveness and competitiveness are two different things. So we'll see if this team can actually be competitive. Can it uproot a few trees? Not with a start like that. It's an ACT rocket. Okay, will it come down immediately? No. Oh, but Fukuiraptor gets the first big shot, a crit. Okay, there's the rocket. Oh, and just like that, an even match. Attack. Ooh, Fukuiraptor striking again. So there's a solid start from Navi so far, you have to say. But Asta is still getting hits, and that's pretty much 2 hits apiece. But the Dino Illusion has been triggered. So I'd probably say that does give Navi the slight edge. Now, the Rhinoceratops can take out the Fukuiraptor with ties, because the Fukuiraptor is on low health. But remember, this Fukuiraptor is Revival type, so it's going to go down here, but the Revival type effect is going to activate and bring it back to life, and it's going to keep the Dino Illusion in play. And there is that hit. The Dino Illusion is gone, and that is a hit from Asta wasted. a tie here also takes out the Rhinoceratops. So I think this is really good from Navi. Asta does have the momentum, and he's getting more hits, but they are being slowed down by the Dino Illusion, the revival effect, the ties. Now, you saw there the Rhinoceratops should have died in that tie, so I will give Navi the next hit. Right, anyway, up next for Navi, we have got Abelisaurus. No fire moves, which I find very interesting. As I say, it just adds a uniqueness to this team that I think no one else can really brag about. So yeah, I'll just give him a hit there. And let's move on. Right, up next for Asta, we have got Black T-Rex, the only Black T-Rex in this tournament. Will we see it spit some death fires? Well, for Asta's sake, you hope so. If you're Navi, you'd rather it not spit death fires. So, this is very close so far, you have to say. Both sides getting hits, both big hits, and it was a tie. I think Asta does edge it in more hits though, but as I said, the Dino Illusion did slow him down a bit. Oh, that's going to be a big shot from Asta. That's the Neck Crusher. Black T-Rex has a lot of power in its attack, and you can see there elemental power, which is going to do nothing in this matchup because the Abelisaurus doesn't have any fire moves. And the Abelisaurus is on such low health that a Magma Blaster is irrelevant. And that's going to do it! Asta's going to get that 2 big shots from the Black T-Rex. It's all it takes to down the Abelisaurus and give Asta their first win of the tournament. So yeah, nicely done from the Black T-Rex, but that was a good match. Good match. Right, next match now. Right, in the red corner for Lunasa Prismriver making her debut, we've got Ankylosaurus. Lunasa Prismriver looking to get their first win of the tournament. Interesting. Very spicy moveset. Gonna be fun watching this guy in the tournament. Right, in the blue corner. Also a debut, MahaChannel coming in with a Despetosaurus. It is Blitz type, so you know the deal. It's going to go for them 2 crits. Will it get one? We'll have to see. Right, first things first. Get our Blitz effect going. Ooh, that's a tie. Right, try number 2 now. And there's the move breaker in effect, and the Despetosaurus does get the crit this time. It's a good start there from MahaChannel. A very good start. The Ankylosaurus really struggling to get going at the moment. MahaChannel on top early on. And yeah, just like that, Ankylosaurus is gone. Not a good start for Lunasa Prismriver. Right, coming in next for, I'm just going to say Prismriver. Easier than saying their full name. We got Augustinia. One of the most unique sauropods in this game. I mean, look at those spines. It looks very, kind of looks dragon-like, doesn't it? Well, dragon or not, it's going to have to do some work here because this Despetosaurus is cooking. We got the blunder and the move effect, move breaker activating there. And finally, Prismriver gets their first hit of the match. They're going to need a lot more than that though. Tie. There's the blunder effect from the Augustinia and the move breaker from the Despetosaurus. Oh, and that is a hit from Augustinia. It's a kamikaze tackle. Prismriver finally getting some hits in this match and working their way back in this contest. Right, coming in next for MahaChannel, we have got Sugar Minus. It's going to be water on water now, folks. Things are about to get wet. Literally. Tie. Now the blunder effect of the Augustinia is still in play, but the move breaker from MahaChannel is gone. Okay, Sukuminus gets a hit, so MahaChannel still has a decent lead at this stage of the match. But Prismriver is coming back into it. I think they just need one big hit from the Augustinia. And that might not be it. It's a hit, but it's not really a big one. Oh, that's gonna do it. That's the crit. That's the crit that Augustinia needed to get, but unfortunately, it's the Sukuminus that got it. And that is gonna be game over for Prismriver. And MahaChannel is going to win the Battle of the Rookies. And you'd have to say that the fast start from the Despleatosaurus definitely played a factor. Right, on to our next matchup now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner for gold, we have got Stegosaurus. Gold made their tournament debut last year, making a return. And they used Stegosaurus last year. They had a difficult first tournament, and they'll be looking for a bit of an improvement. But in the blue corner, representing Time, we have got Brontekins. Now Time is making their debut here, and I think again they're in the category of newbies to watch. I mean, they got freaking Brontekins in their team. That's about almost as sweaty as you can get. Yeah, no special gimmicks or anything, so we don't need to worry about that. This is interesting. It's a tie. A tie. A very anticlimactic start so far. Although these ties are helping Brontekins fill up that bar. Craigie, you might see some spectral armor now. Oh, there's a hit. Okay, the Dino Stuffer is going to put a stop to that crit. So we finally break the tie streak, and the Dino Stuffer is going to stop Steg getting the crit off, which could be crucial because that crit does a lot of damage. Another tie. Well, one more hit, and it is going to be Spectral Armor tie. Oh, but that's a crit. That could be a big crit in the context of this match. The spike arrows is going to come in. It's going to do massive damage to Brontekins. Is Brontekins going to miss the chance to get to the spectral armor? Yes, he is. He freaking killed it. Massive hit from Gold. And it could be an even more significant one. Because coming in next, for Time, we have got Anchiceratops. With type disadvantage, so this is going to be a big problem for Time here, but a golden opportunity for Gold to extend and build on this lead they've established. Okay, yeah, well, there's a crit. A tie bomb is going to help. It's a lightning strike, but unfortunately, the type disadvantage is going to limit the damage here. And yeah, not much damage dealt. Although the Stegosaurus is on quite low health, so one hit should do the trick. Oh, I can't afford that! They can't afford that to happen! Oh dear. At least this Stegosaurus isn't Crisis type. It's Hunter type, I believe. Oh, that's disaster for Time. And his time running out for time in this match. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, the Stegosaurus has gone down. Now, We won't count timeout yet. Because coming in next for gold, we do have Ankylosaurus. It is hunter type, so it will get a power boost because it's got more health left. It does have type disadvantage, which could be a problem. However, the type disadvantage... Actually, looking at our moveset, I don't think it's going to matter. Because if a Turbo Cannon won't get triggered until after a win, and the Hydro Cutter won't get triggered until after a loss, and Ankylosaurus is on low enough health, I think any hit will be lethal. Unless it's Aqua Wet. Okay, now any hit's going to be lethal. The Ankylosaurus is clinging on here. And yeah, there it is. Aqua Whip's going to do it. That's going to be the knockout shot. And time has run out for time in this match. Oh, it's going to be so freaking cringe. But yeah, anyway, a good solid start for gold and a good win on the board. And as for time, well, better luck next time. Okay, I'll stop. Right then, in the right corner for MEJP10, we have got the Pachyrhinosaurus. It'll be interesting to see how they do in this tournament. You know, they're one of the ones that, you know, made their debut like ages ago now, and then it didn't happen for them, and then they improved, they got to a semi. It'll be interesting to see how they do. I think they might be one that could sneak a top 16 spot. But in the blue corner, representing Losange, we have got a Saurophaganax. And yeah, a lot of power in this guy. But something to bear in mind, the Pachyrhinosaurus is heroic type. So essentially, this is a good matchup here for MEJP10. Well, only if they land a crit. If they don't land anything else, then yeah, the Saurophaganax probably does have the edge. And yeah, there it is. There's the first hit from the Fag. Ooh, the Pachyrhinosaurus does respond. So that's a defense boost activating and elemental power gone for super resilience here, which could come in handy. The Magma Blaster gets triggered. Oh, he's going for the crit. Oh, but the Phaganax is having none of it. And Losange gets a crit of their own. Now, the elemental power and the defense buff will limit the damage, but it's still going to do a lot of damage. And yeah, look at that. Actually, I'd probably go as far as to say, without the defense boost and elemental power, that would have been lethal. Oof, but not good for MEJP10, that. A massive hit from the Phaganax. And well, that's what you get with Saurophaganax in the team. Super hard hits. Alright. Okay, Pachyrhinosaurus is not going down without a fight. It's been a back and forth match so far. But I'd probably say Emmy has definitely got more hits in this match. But there is the Magma Blaster. There's the killer shot from the Saurophaganax, which is going to seal the fate of the Pachyrhinosaurus and give Losange the lead. Right, it's going to be fire on fire now, because up next for MEJP10, we have got Mapusaurus with its absurdly large nostrils. Like, seriously, you could suck a human up in those. Big boys. Okay, Mapusaurus does get the hit. The Reform Effect activates. And that is going to be curtains for Saurophaganax. Attack boost going to activate and elemental power. Very interesting moveset MEJP10 have got here. Right, up next for Losange, we have got Tyrannosaurus. The Asian Para. Again, a lot of attack in this moveset. I wonder why they think this is like a different species of para. Like, Tyrannosaurus has always been an interesting one. Because, I mean, take away this frilly bit, and it's basically a para. Oh, that's going to be a big hit. Mapusaurus landing a crit shot. It's going to be a fire cannon with the attack buff and the elemental power buff. This is going to do a big amount of damage, and it's got reform buff as well. Go on, look at that! I mean, Mapusaurus doesn't even have a good crit. Attack boost maxed up, elemental power maxed up. Any hit from Mapusaurus is going to be lethal. And there's the hit. And it's going to be MEJP10 taking the victory. Cleaning house with 2 powerful fire cannons. Poor Tyrannosaurus didn't stand a chance. And yeah, massive points haul for MEJP10 there because they got a lot of hits in that match and a lot of big ones. Right, next matchup now. Right then, in the red corner for XenoSlickGoku, we've got Irritator. Now again, Xeno, I think another one that could sneak in, get a top 16 finish in this league phase. Another one of the few people are actually using Irritators. You know, maybe Conciliatory passes on to something. Although that Irritator is Hunter type, not Water type. I will say that. Right. In the blue corner for Foolscap Hamato, we've got Alpha Acrocanthosaurus. This is an interesting matchup here because initially Xeno will have the type advantage, but Foolscap Hamato will have the type advantage over Xeno's second dinosaur. So it is an interesting matchup. Two. Ooh, Irritator gets the first shot of the match. Tie Bomb gonna come in. Attack Boost gonna activate. And that's another hit from the Irritator. Actually, what is the point of Technique Boost in this moveset? It doesn't do anything. Like, he doesn't have Shockwave or Aqua Javelin or moves like that. But regardless, it is a solid start from the Irritator so far. But Acrocanthosaurus is going to get off that Alpha Dart. Ooh, what's the dart going to land on? Badoosh, badoosh. Oh, it's the big one. The big one. The Dino Man statue. Well, it's a bust really, but look at that. Massive hit. The poison as well. And, well, just like that. Just like in a flash, the Irritator has been decimated. Okay, that's a good tie though. The 2 tie bombs is going to go off. The poison effect is going to activate. Oh, I thought I glitched that for a second. Both dinosaurs staggered. And it is Acrocanthosaurus going to get off the hit. It's a blazing spin attack. And Foolscap Hamato, despite the slow start, is going to race into a lead. Right, up next for XenoSlickGoku, we got Omega Eocarchario. Seems to be a staple for their teams. They really do like using it. And they're one of the few guys that uses it properly by giving it Flare Sword. Oh, computer died then. Right, that was a 6. Ooh, but Acro gets the 4. Foolscap extending that lead. But we won't count Xeno out yet because he does have that Omega armor to count on if he can get there. Oh, okay, that's a reprieve for Xeno there. The stuffed teddy, the weakest attack there from the Alpha Dart. Bit of a relief. Oh, that's not though. This Alpha Acro is cleaning house. I mean, it was a slow start from Foolscap Hamato, but they've really just stolen the momentum of this match. And Xeno is really struggling. They just can't get rid of this Acro. It's a tie. Well, that's it now. It's win or bust for Xeno. And it is win. finally he gets a hit in this match. It's going to be a tail smash. He's going to finish off the Alpha Acro, but Foolscap Hamato still in a commanding position. And still looks set to win this match. But we all know what a strange mistress the random number generator can be. Right, up next for Foolscap Hamato, we got Baryonyx. And yeah, it's got, well, it would have had type advantage over the Eokark, but I don't think that's going to matter at this point. Because any hit, hell, a freaking tie is going to win it for Foolscap. Xeno might just be delaying the inevitable. And yeah, there it is. And that Alpha Acro really cleaned house and absolutely cooked Xeno. And it is Foolscap Hamato getting the win. Although, I will say, that's a good amount of points for Xeno in a defeat. So that's not the worst outcome in the world. Right, we got 2 more matches to go through, I believe. So let's get on with our next one. Okie dokie, in the red corner for Dexin, we have got an Alpha Suchomimus. Bing, ching, bam. They seem to really like using Alpha Suchomimus a lot. And well, Dexin, again, one of my dark horses for this tournament. And I do think they will get top 16 in the league phase. Right, in the blue corner for Lad, we have got Patagosaurus. I mean, he always comes up with inventive teams, but unfortunately, I think this time he might not get the award for most unique team of the tournament. But yeah, very interesting team indeed. One. Oh, Suchomimus getting the first hit. Okay, that's not going to be a big hit though, because Suchomimus' power is all in the crit. I wonder why they gave Alpha Suchomimus such a strong crit, considering the fact that regular Suchomimus' moves are very balanced. Oh, this is a good start from Dexin. Yeah, I think Dexin will win this match. I think not because of this matchup here, but because of the Delta Dromius Saurophaganax matchup. But look at that for an Archaeopteryx Charm. Archaeopteryx Charm is going to nullify the poison every time the Suchomimus lands it. So that is a good move there from Lad. And well, with everything said and done, we are tied. Despite Lad not getting a shot in this match. But, well, they got their first shot now. So yeah, I think they're going to need to take a lead against the Saurophaganax if they want this win. Ooh, but the Saurophaganax is having... The Suchomimus is having none of that. But yeah, look at that, limited damage. This defensive moveset is paying off so far for Lad. You have to say. Dexin is getting a lot of hits, but they're not substantial ones. Oh, here we go. He had to frickin' pick this move, didn't he? Well, that's why he's a mad lad. But I have to say, this has been a good showing so far from the Patagosaurus. And this moveset has earned Lad a decent lead. And Dexin really struggling to get a big hit here. Oh, well, it's a crit. The tag team is going to come in. It's going to stop that crit from Lad. That would have taken out the Suchomimus. But the Patagosaurus comes in to save the day. So as I said, the crit was worth the gamble for Dexin because he had the protection of the tag team. That probably would have been a real life play if these two were fighting each other in real life. You know, if it was the actual people. That probably would have been a play Dexin would have made. Go for the crit because he knew he had the protection of the tag team. And Lad probably would have gone for the crit as well to get rid of the tag team. Anyway, up next for Dexin we got Saurophaganax, another staple of their team. Another hard-hitting Saurophaganax. Won't count Dexin out yet. But I would say so far, I have been really impressed with Lad's team. And Dexin at the minute is really struggling. And so is the random number generator apparently. Come on, give me... Okay, there's a 1. and a freeze, so Dexin is going to get the next hit. But yeah, look at that. Even the mighty Saurophaganax resort to doing chip shots like that. This Patagosaurus is really doing well. Oh, the crit! Is Lad going to get this win? As I said, if he can get a chip away at this Phaganax's health, leave the Delta Dromius with as little work to do as possible, this could be Lad's victory. Oh, there it is! Finally! Finally Dexin gets the crit that he wanted. And finally the Patagosaurus goes down after tanking about 50 hits. Now, even though Lad does have the lead, I still think Dexin has the upper hand because of the type advantage. But anyway, coming up next for Lad, we've got Delta Dromius. Now, if Delta Dromius can be half as impressive as the Patagosaurus was, Lad can win this match. Oh, it's a crit! It's a banana surprise! Massive hit from Lad this is going to be. And yeah, it's not a win move either, so the damage is going to be normal. Look at that! The charge effect of the Delta Dromius means a tie could do it for Lad. Oh, it is a tie. The tie attack buff! And the Saurophaganax goes down! And Dexin is beaten by the Mad Lad! I have to say that's an upset, because I really thought Dexin was going to win this match. But that Patagosaurus absolutely cooked. I mean, if you're Lad, you have to be really satisfied with that win. As for Dexin, well, not an ideal start, but there is still plenty of time to turn it around. But this has definitely been a setback result, and a match I thought he would have won. But, you know, a consolation is that they do get a decent amount of points in defeat. But yeah, I think all the plaudits definitely belong to Lad. Right, next match now. Righty-ho then, in the red corner representing LPGozzzi, we have got Super Ceratosaurus. Awaken mode on 4. I mean, at this point, you should be able to guess his team, since he uses the same two dinosaurs. Although he does have Dino Tector in second, which is something I don't think he's done yet. Right, in the blue corner representing Shy Guy, we have got Irritator. Irritator! Shy Guy, the very first entry I received in this tournament. Oh. Ooh, Irritator's going to get the first hit. The tie bomb's going to come in. That's once. Oh, that's another hit from the Irritator. This is a good start from Shy Guy. A steady start, getting some early damage on the board, getting some tie bombs. Oh, that's a tie. Well, here goes the tie bombs. And look at that! Gozzzi really not getting going at the minute. And that is going to be curtains for the Ceratosaurus. And Irritator, man, Irritator getting right under Gozzi's skin here. Alpha Slash! Right then, up next for LPGozzzi, we have got Terry Dino Tector. Now, it is rock type, so it will start with rock. But we'll see if Gozzzi can get the hit. He's going to need the hit. He's going to need to get back in this match, because he has been all Shy Guy so far. And he does get the hit. That's a good use of the rock type effect there. Getting that hit on the board, filling up the Dino Tector. Might need an ultimate fire here if Gozzzi wants this win. Tie. The tie attack going to activate there. And the rock effect's going to activate. And he gets the hit. That could be a crucial hit. Gozzzi coming back into this match. And look at that. The extra damage from the rock buff. Making a difference. Taking out the Irritator. And leveling the score. Right, up next for Shy Guy, we've got Styracosaurus. Now, can the Styracosaurus finish the job here for Shy Guy? Or is Gozzzi going to continue their upsurge momentum? And oh, look at this, the rock effect in effect again. Oh, but this time Shy Guy's ready, gets off that hit. I think that's a crit block as well. Not ideal for Gozzzi, that. And yeah, look at that, decent amount of damage done by the Styracosaurus. The crit block's going to be in effect as well, which means the Styracosaurus is automatically going to go for rock. Question is, what's Terry going to go for? Well, you can't go paper. Yeah, he's going to go rock as well. It's going to be a tie. The tie attack's going to have an effect there. One more hit from Terry, and we will see some Dino Tech range. Oh, and it's a crit! Big shot from Terry. Oh, hello, we got a Volcano Burst as well. Wow, this match is going right down to the wire. I think this might be the closest match we've had so far. And it's Dino Tech time. Right, that took a while. But yes, it is Dino Tech time, and it's all going to come down to this. Oh, and it's Ultimate Fire! And that's going to get the win for Gozzzi, to come from behind victory against Shy Guy. And Ultimate Fire is going to do it. Now, because Terry's HP is in the red, Shy Guy will get a losing bonus point out of this matchup. So they're not walking away empty-handed for their efforts. But it is LPGozzzi taking the victory. And that sets us up nicely for our final match of this session. Ooh, it's my turn. Oh, I always get excited when it's me. Right, here we go. In the red corner for our host, Stranger Gamer, we have got a Megalosaurus. Oh, we're going to cook with this bad boy. And it is warning type, so you know the deal. The first 3 moves will be whatever the warning cloud tells me it'll be. And we also got the Quick Strike as well, but because this Megalosaurus is warning type, the Quick Strike rules do not apply. Right, in the blue corner, representing Aaron Plays, we have got Lambeosaurus. Interesting thing about their team, they've gone for very much tie-based strategies here, from what I've noticed. I'm not surprised though, because they did get 3 draws last year, which was ridiculous. Like, they were definitely one of the most entertaining combatants in the entire tournament. Right, here we go. Oh, we're going to go for rock. Oh, it's a tie. Okay. Oh, it's going to be paper this time. Oh, but Lambeosaurus gets the crit. The door was open for Aaron Plays to start strong with a crit. Okay, final warning effect. And it's going to be rock. Oh, and it's a tie. The Tappy Jar at the tiebreaker is going to come in. This has been a really good start from Aaron Plays. The warning effect has really backfired. Oh, shite. It really has backfired. And yeah, look at that. Lambeosaurus giving Aaron Plays the lead. Dude, the Megalosaurus got smoked. Right, coming in next for our host, Stranger Gamer, we've got Alpha Irritator. The alpha irritant of Dinosaur King. Well, he's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his ass if I'm going to get this win. Wow, that warning effect totally backfired. My master plan did... Oh, okay, yeah, I got Dino Stuffer. Forgot. Got the Dino Stuffer. Gonna stop that nonsense. And got Deathfire on the Giga as well, if I even get that far. Come on, irritate. Oh, fuck. I'm not even going to get a hit. Oh, defense burst. Is that? Yeah, it's defense burst as well. That complicates things. Come on, Irritator. You got this. It's a tie. Don't have Ocean Panic, sadly. Oh, that's another hit. That's going to max up the defense burst as well. And the tiebreaker as well. This Ambiosaurus, man. This Lambeosaurus is giving me nightmares. Two. It's a tie. I mean, it would be on a lot lower health if it went for the frickin'... Oh, yeah, there it is. Well, the tiebreaker definitely worked for Aaron Players. Don't know how he only gets 681 points. I didn't get a hit. Right, well, that was kind of underwhelming. So the warning effect backfired. He got the crit, got the tiebreaker. So yeah, nicely done from the Lambeosaurus. But not an ideal start for our host. Right, and that is going to end this session of matches. So we are going to have a look at the table. I don't know why we're looking at the table, but we're going to anyway. And then we shall end there. Right, so that's the table, ladies and gentlemen. So far, MaJB10 has received the most battle points in their victory on 866. We also have Shy Guy with the losing bonus point. The only person to get a losing bonus point thus far. And then we got Dexin being the guy with the most battle points in defeat, which is not a surprise because of how many hits they did get against Lad. And we have Moloch Horridus down here with only 107, if I remember correctly. And then Morslet up here with the fewest battle points in their victory. I mean, look at that. It's quite a big gap. 460. There is literally 400 point difference between Morslet's victory and MaJB10's victory. So yeah, battle points are going to be essential going forward in this tournament. But yeah, that's going to end part 2 for round 1. Stay tuned for next time. We are going to conclude round 1 and all these guys are going to get their tournament campaigns underway. And until then, ta-ta!